Wake up! Let me tell you about a chicken I know.
Howdy! Charity Chicken back this Tuesday with my salsas to continue our salsa tortilla chip adventure with some tortilla chip product recommendations. If you missed part 1 and want the recipes for the salsas in this video, check out the video link below. I have 4 very different types of organic, gluten-free tortilla chips made only with low FODMAP ingredients to present to you today. Just a reminder, organic just means no pesticides were sprayed on the ingredients when they were growing. Gluten-free is something that people with celiac disease or who are gluten intolerant or gluten sensitive are looking for to spare themselves digestive hardship. And low FODMAP ingredients are foods not known to irritate the digestive system of those who are sensitive to high FODMAP foods. FODMAP is an acronym for some complex terms. Late July Sublime Chips. My chicken apron. Simply Tostitos organic blue corn tortilla chips. The next chip is also from Tostitos Simply line. It's the Scoops. These are also extremely tasty. And they've got the fun little shape. Take a look. They're little scoopies. So it's like a little cup. So designed for scooping. So I'm thinking this is supposed to work very well with both of our salsas. And the taste. Only trouble is that a lot of the chips in the bag are not fully formed. So if you're hoping that you're going to have this whole bag with all of them being that perfect little scoop shape, you might be a little disappointed. The taste totally makes up for the shape and consistency. Oh, I'm really enjoying these. My tummy's starting to say thank you. Like the blue corn chips, they are very tasty, plenty salty, but they are a bit delicate, so I wonder how they will hold up to the salsa test. Oops, I'm spilling. Okay, there we have a scoop that is heavily filled. Wow, can't believe my beak took all of that. That's impressive. Okay, I don't believe that. I gotta try that one more time. Okay, it's a little tricky, but oh, those things really do scoop the big chunky well. Get a whole lot of the salsa. It held up in spite of it being delicate. That shape seemed to really make it stronger, even though it seemed delicate. So I'm impressed. Now let's try it with the Speedy, loading it up with lots of the liquid and getting some chunks too, if I can. Oh boy. Okay, now I'm a little scared. I'll try to lean in over something in case I make a mess here. Well, I kind of made a little bit of a mess, but all got, for the most part, in my beak. So, yeah, to the scoops. Problem solved. Oh, right. Scoops work. That's pretty cool. Okay, I thought I'd close out this video with a chip with a cool backstory. These are Luke's organic kale, multigrain, and seed chips. Now let me read you a little story. Hi, I'm Luke. I was diagnosed with celiac disease when I was 7 years old, and I've been on the lookout for good-tasting gluten-free snacks ever since. Finally, here's one that doesn't taste like tree bark. Well, I always kind of thought tree bark was okay, but besides the point, back to the story. You'll be so happy you'll eat the whole bag. I'm also passionate about weather, and part of the proceeds from our sales will go to the Red Cross for severe weather disaster relief. Oh, there's a charity tie-in! Yay! Snack like a kid, live like a grown-up. I like that. But I bet some of you are wondering, would I really like a kale chip? The kale chips look pretty much exactly like they do on the bag, but they're kind of the opposite situation of the Tostitos blue corn chips, which were actually bigger than what was pictured on the bag. These are slightly smaller than what's pictured on the bag, but they do look exactly like the picture. You do get some of them where you do actually see some little bit of green kale running through them, but that's pretty rare. For the most part, most of them look exactly like any standard tortilla chip. You wouldn't notice at all if someone handed it to you. You wouldn't think, oh, it's some special freaky kale chip. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't have a clue. They just look like standard tortilla chips, pretty much. There's only just one or two of them where you can sort of think, wait a second, is there something special about this? Yes, there is. These chips have a classic, yummy, multi-grain, multi-seed taste, which is the slightest hint of that kale powder. It is barely perceptible. Thank you. Yeah. And there's definitely a hit of salt there. Yeah. They have strength, but still are lightly crispy. Yeah, very nice. Okay, let's get set up here to try them with some. Last chip up against the super chunky, super sweet. And in it goes, and out it comes. Now, these chips are a little bit on the small side, but I still was able to get a decent amount on the chip. Okay, the strength of the chip held up well with all the big crunchy bell peppers. I'm still very well aware that there was a chip with all those ingredients. That holds up nicely. I'm almost feeling like I'm tasting the kale almost a little bit more with the salsa, but I don't know if that's just my imagination. I'll try some more of that later and come back and tell you if I'm just hallucinating at this point or something. Final big test. How does this chip, the kale chip, hold up against the classic Speedy? The Speedy Classic, sorry. Forgetting the names of my own sauces. So, very hungry. This is a little trickier. It is having some trouble holding the salsa on the chip. Trying to get some chunk on there with some liquid. Oh, this is going to be a messy one. I can just tell. Okay. Yeah, that one was a little bit more of a struggle. I feel like I'm making a little bit more of a mess. I'll try to get with a slightly smaller piece. Okay. I really should have left some napkins out handy. It was a strategic error on my part. Because I've got some. Oh man. Yeah, so I'm going to have to wrap this up because I am making a mess now at this point. I would have to say that that chip handled a chunkier salsa a little bit better than it did a wetter salsa. But on the whole, it still did very well and it tasted very good with the spicy. I actually think it might even taste better with a spicier salsa. All in all, these are four great chips that I like that can help people who have very restricted kinds of diet. I'd really recommend all of these chips to anyone. They're yummy chips. So I'd say to everyone, go out and find Luke's, Scoops, Blue, and Sublime. Oh, very, very good. In fact, you know, I challenge, I dare you, without any digestive issues, to buy any one of these chips and a virtually identical, non-organic, not gluten-free version, and have a friend or a parent or somebody else just set up a blind taste test for you, videotape it, okay, or not if you're shy, you know, I understand, and let me know if any of you noticed a big difference or even, yes, and if you're switching to the lower pesticide, vegan, kosher chips to ensure those chips survive so your friends in need will continue to have something they can snack on without distress. Hint, hint. Pretty please. Pretty please. Come on, cute chicken. Has to be kind of hard to say no, right? Right? Oh well, it was worth a shot. Okay, well yeah, I'm gonna put my flamingo hat on, get some napkins, and have a good time with my salsa. You try chips and get back to me, and try salsa and get back to me, and until next time.